From faking content for views to being publicly accused of abuse and violence, countless YouTubers have had their careers shattered by just a single scandal. Let's start with the biggest YouTuber in the world and the shocking exposing that hit him. In July 2024, Dogpack released a video titled, "I Worked for MrBeast. He's a Fraud." In the video, Dogpack made several allegations against MrBeast and his team. Many of the supposedly real videos were allegedly staged or faked, using CGI, edited timers, scripts, and sometimes employees or friends instead of real, random participants, meaning the outcomes weren't truly random. MrBeast was accused of running illegal lotteries and giveaways, where fans had to buy merchandise or products to participate in prizes like cash, without a no-purchase necessary option required by law. At least one giveaway allegedly included a piece of merchandise with a forged autograph, supposedly faked by the team. There were also general claims of manipulation and exploitation, especially targeting younger audiences. Dogpack argued that MrBeast used psychological tricks to emotionally hook viewers, especially kids, and build expectations around gifts and prizes. In early August 2024, Dogpack 404 released another video, "I Worked for MrBeast. He's a Sociopath," featuring another former employee, Jake Weddle. Weddle made even more serious claims, including that a registered sex offender had previously worked on the MrBeast team and appeared in videos wearing a mask, allegedly a deliberate cover-up. Dogpack also claimed that some former participants of the videos suffered psychological stress, experiencing insomnia, therapy, and mental health struggles following their experiences. Shortly after the first video, a current MrBeast employee named Chucky spoke out on X, Twitter, refuting the allegations. He stated that Dogpack had worked for MrBeast for less than a month and was fired for erratic behavior, meaning he didn't have insight into most of the videos he criticized. Chucky also denied that the participants were only friends or family of employees, emphasizing that many contestants were real, independent people. The claim that videos were entirely staged or faked was partially countered. Some CGI effects were disclosed, and not every clip was manipulated. Major expose by Dogpack 404 was later deleted, raising questions about the reliability and completeness of the allegations.
Are you going to sue Dogpack?
Well, you know, there's tons of examples of him intentionally manipulating things to not be true. It's just unfortunate. Like, I don't want to be put in this situation, but probably gonna have to.
Let's move on to perhaps the most prominent example, Logan Paul, one of the largest YouTubers on the platform. He's known for many controversies, crypto scams, rip-off products, and fake videos. But in 2017, he did something that would change his career forever. On December 31st, he uploaded a video titled, "We Found a Body in Japan." For context, Logan Paul and his team visited Aokigahara in Japan, a forest infamous for being a common site of suicides. He filmed a video there, and instead of treating the location with respect, he wandered around, joking and chatting with his team, as if it were just another casual afternoon. But then it got even worse. His team actually found a man hanging, and instead of respecting the lifeless body, they did the unthinkable. They filmed the stiff corpse, kept joking, and uploaded it to YouTube. It spread instantly, and media around the world picked it up. The video received massive backlash, so much that he took it down. He tried to save himself with an apology video.
"I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize."
But even that couldn't stop the wave of criticism. The damage was done, and although countless scandals would follow, this one remains unforgettable. One of the most tasteless acts ever committed by a YouTuber. He wasn't exposed by someone else. He exposed himself as an absolute idiot. Now let's move on to the most recent scandal, which is still unfolding. On October 25th, Emiru went on stream and publicly accused her ex-partner, Mizkif, of a long history of sexual assault, psychological and domestic abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail. She said their relationship had been controlled. She was restricted in what she could wear, how she could behave, allegedly not even allowed to wear pajamas, and socially isolated. According to Emiru, he repeatedly tried to dictate her life, whom she could see, how she could stream, even allegedly threatening to interfere with her career and reputation if she spoke out. She presented screenshots and messages, repeated attempts to reconcile, harassment, and controlling behavior. She claims the contact persisted even after she cut him off. One specific allegation she made. She also claims that after their separation, he tried to reach out to people from her team and threatened that if she ever spoke publicly, he would destroy her. A campaign of intimidation and blackmail. At the recent TwitchCon 2025, she said a fan assaulted her, a separate incident, and that this, along with continuing threats from Mizkif, pushed her to finally speak out. The pressure on Mizkif was tightening. Then a clip surfaced. From Emiru's live stream, you can hear it. Mizkif in the background, banging, yelling, completely losing it.
Basically, Mizkif ended his stream because he had lower viewership, and his chatters joined Emiru's stream, while he was messaging her that he wanted to zap himself.
Messaging her while she's live.
All acting like we haven't murdered, like we haven't pillaged.
You hear it? You see her trying to keep it together. He's slamming the door.
Go to the restroom real quick. I'm stuck in here. Okay.
Just scared, yeah.
I actually downloaded her VOD and confirmed how she left for 20 minutes, then came back completely overwhelmed because that schizo was spamming her, saying he wanted to kill himself while punching her door, all because she had higher viewership.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna log out for now, but I'll probably come back later.
This is when she stopped.
And if not, tomorrow night.
In response to the allegations, the streaming organization One True King, of which Mizkif was co-founder, publicly confirmed that he had been removed from the organization, stating this decision was made independently of Emiru's new accusations. On November 4th, Mizkif filed a defamation lawsuit against Emiru and others, including former associates at OTK, claiming the accusations were false and orchestrated to harm his reputation and business. The lawsuit alleges, in concert, they made wrongful and baseless claims of serious criminal activity. In his reactions, Mizkif admitted the relationship was deeply toxic and confessed to controlling behavior like punching walls or slamming doors, but denied being the sole aggressor and rejected the more serious allegations. But Mizkif wasn't the only once beloved streamer at the top whose career was destroyed by a single scandal. And honestly, what he was exposed for doesn't even come close to what happened with this next streamer. Back in June 2020, DrDisrespect was permanently banned from Twitch. No warning, no explanation. At the time, he was the face of the platform. What made it worse was the silence. Twitch said nothing. Doc said nothing. Rumors exploded. Conspiracy theories ran wild. But nothing was confirmed. 2 months later, DrDisrespect resurfaced on YouTube, and it worked. His return stream pulled massive numbers. He rebuilt his audience, grew to millions of subscribers, and repeatedly claimed he had no idea why Twitch banned him. For nearly 4 years, that story held, until June 2024. An ex-Twitch employee publicly claimed that Doc was banned for inappropriate messages sent to a minor through Twitch's private messaging system years earlier. Things escalated fast. A game studio DrDisrespect co-founded publicly announced they were cutting ties with him immediately after reviewing the allegations. This happened while he was live on stream. Viewers watched him slowly realize what was unfolding in real time.
What about quest lines? I know, but you know how we run things here. How we feeling, Doc? Says Roy. I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little fatigued. Feeling a little fatigued. We came in here, champs. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just feeling fatigued.
Days later, the truth finally came out. DrDisrespect admitted that in 2017, he exchanged messages with the minor on Twitch. He said the conversations sometimes leaned into inappropriate territory. He insisted nothing illegal happened, no images were shared, and that they never met. Legally, he may not have been charged. Morally, the damage was already done. He acknowledged the behavior was wrong, that he should have never engaged in those conversations, that as an adult, a husband and a father, it was a serious mistake. But the response didn't land the way he hoped. He edited his statement multiple times. At one point, removing the word minor, then adding it back after backlash. That alone destroyed credibility. If he genuinely didn't know the person was underage, that would have been the first thing he clarified. He didn't. Since then, the fallout has continued. Brand partnerships disappeared. His channel lost tens of thousands of subscribers in days. But one thing is clear, this is no longer a mystery ban. This is the consequence of actions coming back years later in the harshest possible spotlight, and it may go down as one of the biggest creator collapses the internet has ever seen. But what do you think?